Hello friends, good morning. In the last lecture we have seen how to represent unit vectors in plane polar coordinates using Cartesian coordinate vectors. Okay, today we are going to discuss how can we represent unit vectors in cylindrical coordinate system using Cartesian coordinate vectors. Similarly, we can represent unit vectors in spherical polar coordinate system also. Now let us go to how to bring the expression for unit vectors in cylindrical coordinate. Okay, so how can we represent the unit vectors in cylindrical coordinate in terms of Cartesian coordinate unit vectors? Okay, this is the expression. Now let us go to the derivation, right? So let us go to the blackboard here. See, so in cylindrical polar coordinates, in my previous lecture we have studied x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, and z is equal to z. These are the cylindrical coordinates. Okay, now so I can represent the position vector r dash as r cos theta I cap plus r sin theta j cap plus z k cap, right? So what will be the r cap vector? And also we studied the length element, right? Length element dr I can represent as, how can I represent this? So the length element I can represent as in cylindrical coordinate that we have already discussed there, that is a dr r cap plus r d theta theta cap. Okay, and this is dz k cap, right? These are the length element we have discussed for a cylindrical coordinates. Okay, now from this equation you can clearly understand what is r cap. So if you, this is our r dash, right, length element. So dr dash divided by dr, that is equal to r cap. So when you differentiate with respect to dr, this term only will exist. This part will be 1 and this r cap that I can keep as a constant. And with respect to dr, this theta component will be 0 and z component will be 0. So what is dr dash by dr? That I can find out from here, that is r cap. So r cap is equal to, when I am differentiating dr dash by dr is equal to, that is when I do r is 1, cos theta I cap is a constant. So I can write cos theta I cap plus sin theta j cap plus, here only z component, there is no r component, so this part will be 0. So this is the expression for r cap. Now from this equation you can write what is theta cap, that is dr dash divided by d theta, right? D theta, and here we have to divide with a 1 by r. So 1 by r dr dash by d theta, that is equal to theta cap, and this part will be 0 because there is no theta variable here, only this will exist. Okay, so this part will be theta cap, that is equal to, theta cap is equal to 1 by r into, what is with respect to theta, if I am dr dash by d theta I can substitute from here, that is minus r sin theta I cap plus, right? And here r cos theta j cap, r cos theta j cap plus, and when you do z cap, okay, with respect to theta there is no variable here, I can write 0. Okay, now similarly I can what is k cap is defined, that is equal to dr dash by dz. Okay, if I find dr dash by dz from this equation, I can write as dr dash by dz, that is equal to k cap, right? That is k cap is equal to what I can write, k cap is equal to, okay, not k cap, we will represent this as okay, this z cap. So here is the problem, we will, dz is in the direction of z cap in spherical polar coordinate. So here it is z cap, right? So dr dash by dz, that is equal to, so we need not write that, you can write directly z cap is equal to dr dash by dz, that I can find out from here. This is, there is no variable z, so this part is 0, I can write 0 I cap plus there is no z component here, so when differentiating 0 0 j cap, here we have 1 z which is on differentiation 1, so I can write as 1 k cap. Okay, now you can see these are the unit vectors along the direction of cylindrical coordinates, that is r cap, theta cap and z cap. Okay, so I can represent this as a matrix r cap, theta cap and z cap. So that is equal to, what is the matrix element? Cos theta sin theta 0, that is cos theta sin theta 0, and here I can write minus, so this r and this r will cancel and here also will cancel, so minus sin theta, what is the component? Minus sin theta cos theta 0. Okay, now here first two term is 0 and here we have 1. Okay, into I cap, j cap, k cap. Okay, so this is the I cap, j cap and k cap. Okay, here also I cap, j cap, k cap. So when you multiply this first element cos theta I cap, sin theta j cap, that is cos theta I cap plus sin theta j cap. Okay, so from this matrix we can easily define this unit vectors along the cylindrical coordinate. Okay, so this all about cylindrical coordinate, and this equation you can keep in your mind. Okay, see, so here you can verify, yes, cos theta sin theta 0, cos theta sin theta 0, minus sin theta cos theta 0, here also the same 0 0 1. So this is the equation. Okay, now let us go to how spherical polar coordinate we can represent. Okay, so let us go to the blackboard again, right? In spherical polar coordinates we represented x is equal to r sin theta cos phi, right, and y is equal to r sin theta sin phi, r sin theta sin phi, and z is equal to r cos theta. This we have, this all we have derived, and length element we have represented there, that is dr dash is equal to, length element dr dash is equal to what I represented there, that is dr r cap plus r d theta theta cap plus and r sin theta d phi phi cap, r sin theta d phi phi cap, that is phi cap. Okay, so this is the expression what we have seen. So from it I can write r cap is equal to, what is r cap? Okay, from it I can write the position vector r dash as, okay, how can I represent? R sin theta cos phi I cap plus r sin theta sin phi j cap plus r cos theta k cap. Okay, so this is the position vector which we can represent in spherical polar coordinate. Okay, now I can write what is r cap from this equation, what I can write. So that I am going to write, what I can write, r cap. R cap is equal to, so dou r dash by dou r, that is dou r dash by dou r. Okay, so that is r cap is equal to, what is dou r dash by dou r? If I find dou r dash by dou r with respect to r, this r is 1, remaining is constant, so sin theta cos phi I cap plus, here with respect to r, sin theta sin phi, so sin theta sin phi j cap we can take out, when you do r you will get 1. Here also cos theta k cap is a constant, and the remaining with respect to do r, that is r, that you will get 1. Okay, so this is r cap. Now what is theta cap? From this I can define theta cap. Okay, what is theta cap? That is dou r dash by r d theta, that is 1 by r dou r dash divided by dou theta, that is theta cap. So I am taking this, so I can write theta cap. So here I have 1 by r, so that 1 by r I am taking, and dou r dash by dou theta I am differentiating this respect with theta, that is r into cos phi I cap constant, and when you do this sin theta, what I get? I will get cos theta, right? Plus again this r sin phi j cap is a constant, r sin phi j cap is a constant, and when you do sin theta I will get cos theta. Okay, here also r k cap is a constant, when I do cos theta I will get minus sin theta, right? So this, so you can cancel r from all denominator and numerator. So this theta cap will be, I can write as that is cos theta cos phi I cap and cos theta sin phi j cap minus sin theta k cap. So this is all about this theta cap. Okay, now what is phi cap? From here from this expression, what is phi cap? Phi cap I can write as phi cap is equal to, so I am writing phi cap. What is phi cap? That is, you have to divide with this term. Okay, the remaining part is no variable of phi, so when you differentiate this will be 0. So I can write as phi cap is equal to, so I can write here. Okay, if I am okay, so phi cap, that is equal to, right? So from it I am going to write phi cap is equal to dou r dash by dou phi into 1 by r sin theta, 1 by r sin theta, right? So what is phi cap? I am directly writing phi cap is equal to, I am taking this 1 by r sin theta out, 1 by r sin theta, and dou r dash by dou phi, that I can find out from here, dou r dash by dou phi with respect to phi. So r sin theta I cap is a constant, r sin theta I cap is a constant, and cos phi on doing minus sin phi, right? Plus, and here r sin theta j cap is a constant, r sin theta j cap is a constant, and when I do sin phi I will get cos phi. Here we have no term representing phi. Okay, so we are doing dou r by dou phi, so this part will be 0. Okay, so this part will be 0. So finally I can write this as, I can r sin theta I can cancel here, and here also I have r sin theta, so the remaining is, I can write as minus sin phi I cap, minus sin phi I cap. So this is our phi cap, minus sin phi I cap plus cos phi j cap and 0 k cap. Okay, now I can represent, we have the r cap expression, now we have theta cap representation here, phi cap representation here. Now I can represent all together in a matrix, right? So I am going to represent that. Okay, let us erase what I have written earlier. Okay, so I am erasing this all. So I can represent r cap, theta cap and phi cap. So this is our unit vectors in spherical polar coordinate, that is equal to what is the coordinates of sin theta cos phi, sin theta cos phi, right? Sin theta cos phi and sin theta sin phi, sin theta sin phi and cos theta. Here now this theta cap, cos theta cos phi, cos theta cos phi, and here cos theta sin phi, cos theta sin phi, and here there is a minus sin theta, and the last we have minus sin phi cos phi, and there is a 0 into I cap, j cap, k cap. So this is the matrix representation of r cap, theta cap, phi cap. Okay, unit vectors along the spherical polar coordinates. Okay, now let us go to the main screen, there we can check. Okay, yes, sin theta cos phi, sin theta cos phi, sin theta sin phi, sin theta sin phi, cos theta cos theta. Okay, so all things which we have given is correct here. Okay, so this all about this spherical polar coordinate representation in matrix form. Okay, okay, so this, now let us do some problem. Okay,